students, I hope you all are fit and fine. So welcome in our chemistry class, and today we are going to start next chapter number 4, atomic structure. So let's start with the introduction of this chapter. We know that big things are made of smaller things. In the similar way, all the objects form skyscraper. What is the meaning of skyscraper? It means the largest one. Two a pinhead are made up of tiny particles called atoms. If we say space is empty, then this will be a wrong statement. Why this is a wrong statement? Because you know that in the space so many things are present. Also dust particles are floating in space, and these dust particles are made up of atoms. Even the objects in space such as planets, stars and comets, these are also made up of atoms. So at last we can say that each and everything surrounding us is made up of a tiniest particle called atom. So in this chapter we will learn about the atom. So firstly we will see some scientist views about the atom. So let's start. First scientist is Democritus. He was a Greek scientist. He suggested that the world and everything in it were made up of particles which are invisible to our eyes. He believed that these indivisible and invisible particles are called atom. Atom is a Greek word which means indivisible, means we cannot divide them further. Next scientist is Maharishi Kanada. He was an Indian philosopher of Vedic period and he used the term Parmanu. According to him, if a pure substance is cut into smaller pieces, at the end a stage will come when you cannot divide it into still more smaller pieces or substances. He called this tiniest particle Anu, and this Anu may be made of two or more particles which he called Parmanu. Next one is English schoolmaster John Dalton. He gave an experimental observation on atoms. So let's see his observation. He observed that atoms are very small. The diameter of an atom is in the range of 1 to 5 angstrom. The value of 1 angstrom is 10 raised to power minus 10 meter. Students, he placed the atoms of diameter 1 angstrom side by side. Then he observed that in 1 inch a large amount of atoms were placed. So from his experimental observation we can say that the atom is the smallest unit. He also gave a theory called Dalton's atomic theory, which is based on the law of conservation of mass, means the mass of the reactant is equal to the mass of the product, or we can say that the mass can neither be created or nor be destroyed, but can be changed from one form into another form. Next we will see the features of Dalton's atomic theory. First one is each atom is composed of extremely small particle called atoms. So everything surrounding us is made up of a tiniest particle. The particle name is atom. Second point is atoms of a particular elements are all alike but differ from atoms of the other elements. Means the atoms of different elements are not same. They are different from one another. Next point is atoms are indestructible. Means they can neither be destroyed or nor be created. Next point is atoms of various elements take part in a chemical reaction to form molecules. Means some atoms they will combine with each other, after that they will form molecule. For example, the atoms of hydrogen and oxygen, they will combine and they will form water molecule. Next point is atoms of different elements combine in a fixed ratio of small whole number to form compound atoms, now called molecules. For example, the compound like water is made up of a fixed ratio of 1:8 of hydrogen and oxygen by weight. Also, John Dalton was the first person who invented symbols for the atoms of the element, and he used these symbols to write the formulas for compounds. Nowadays, we no longer use his symbols, but the chemical formulas are still at the heart of the chemistry.